R.I.P. Sid Krofft, the co-creator of classics such as H.R. Pufnstuf and Land of the Lost, has left our world at age 96. We're going to talk a little bit about his legacy, his crazy shows, and what it has meant to multiple generations of children. I think there has been a resurgence in the last couple of years in interest in the Pufnstuf characters, especially. I actually have a vintage Pufnstuf lunchbox. I love it very much. I used to watch Pufnstuf reruns with my kids, and I had to explain to them the McDonald Land connection. And there was a McDonald Land connection. There's a lawsuit. That's why we lost McDonald Land. So that was kind of a negative, I guess, to come out of this. But yeah, I mean, if you were growing up in the 70s, and even in my case, the 80s when they had reruns, you've probably seen one of Sid and Marty Krofft's shows. I mean, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, Land of the Lost, so many classic shows. The Bugaloos. Remember the Bugaloos? Nobody remembers the Bugaloos. But it's like they had a lot of really interesting ideas, and children's programming back then was just insane. And, I think that the Kroffts really captured kind of the zeitgeist of the 70s, the era. So here's the article from the New York Times. Sid Krofft, 96, dies, created zany TV shows for children of all ages. With his brother Marty, he released a string of wildly inventive programs, including H.R. Pufnstuf and Land of the Lost. Some became cult favorites, even among adults, and some of them just were forgotten completely. But it was all crazy stuff. It was crazy that this stuff got made back then. It said Sid Krofft, who with his brother Marty made some of the most zany children's programming ever on television, like H.R. Pufnstuf and Land of the Lost, gaining a following among both the young and adult members of the counterculture, with shows that lingered in viewers' memories like Acid Flashbacks. Died on Friday in L.A. He was 96 years old. His death at the home of his friend Kelly Killian was confirmed by a publicist, Adam Fenton. Mr. Krofft was an eccentric visionary, a kids show P.T. Barnum who sold children and network executives on exceedingly improbable programming with a combination of creativity and chutzpah. The Krofft brothers were partners, with Marty, the younger one, largely handling the practical side of their enterprise, keeping them solvent and smoothing things over with the executives when Sid went too far. This sounds like Walt Disney and Roy Disney, doesn't it? Where Walt came up with all the ideas and Roy had to make them work, and Roy had to do damage control for Walt because he would run amok and run the company into the ground, spending too much money, right? As a result, the Kroffts had a string of television shows that often did not last long in their initial broadcast runs, but remained in circulation for years as reruns. And that's how I saw them. Yeah, so they were crazy shows, but I loved them. Everybody loved them. R.I.P.